Measurement can be really useful for us if we want to do landscaping around our backyard or if you want to do something in our house as well. So here's a good example. This question is a good one because it asks you for area, volume, and also unit conversion, and it's a composite shape as well. So here's a real world example of where you'd use measurement. I've got two areas, except this time I've got a green area, which is going to be grass or turf, and I've got a brown area, which is going to be my garden. I want to grass the area or turf the area that's green, and I want to put mulch down in the area that is brown. So I always look at a landscape and start by having a look at the two areas. Okay, so if I worked out the area of the grass, the first thing I need to do is notice that it has slightly different sizes than the bed. So it's 4 meters by 8 meters. And so the area of the grass is nice and easy. It's just a rectangle, so it's length by width, which is going to be 4 by 8, which is 32 square meters. The area of the garden is going to be a little bit different, okay? It's going to be the area of the backyard minus the area of the grass. So if we have a look at this, the area of the backyard is a rectangle. It's 6 by 10. And we've already worked out the area of the grass, but for argument's sake, it's 4 by 8. And so that means we've got 60 minus 32, which is 28 square meters. All right. So we're starting to get there. We've got the area of the grass, which is really all we need because turf is sold per square meter. We can see this over here as part of the question. But we've only got half the information that we need for the garden because when you purchase mulch, you buy it by the cubic meter. Okay, so it's a volume question. So we've got the area of the garden, but the volume of the garden is its area, 28, multiplied by its depth. And it tells me that it needs to be 10 centimeters deep. Now, if you think about the garden as being a three-dimensional shape, so if I draw it over here, we know that the area, which is the part that I've drawn now, so this is going to be 28. And then we need to think about its depth, because purchasing mulch is a volume. And we don't times it by 10 because this area is in square meters. So we have to convert 2 meters. So the depth is 0.1 meters. Okay, there are 100 centimeters in a meter. So what you need to do is you need to find that out by saying 1 or 10 divided by 100. Okay. Now, that means that we've got 28 square meters multiplied by 0.1 meters, which means that we've got 2.8 cubic meters of mulch. Now, you can't go in, unfortunately, and purchase 2.8 cubic meters. You need to purchase to the nearest meter, like it says in the question. So we're just going to round that up to 3 cubic meters. And now it's really easy. We'll just skip over here now and we'll say, right, so to answer this question, grass, the cost of grass will be its area, which is 32, by its cost, which is 15, which will work out to be $480. And then the cost of the mulch is its volume, which is 3 meters, or 3 cubic meters, multiplied by its cost, which is $30 per cubic meter, which is $90. So if the question was to ask it, the total cost to landscape this backyard would be $480 for the turf and $90 for the mulch, which would work out to be $570 altogether.